Hopefully I'm not double-eyed. There it is, finally. Alright, alright. We are up and running now. Finally, thank goodness. New setup, guys, sorry. There we go, that's a little better. I like that better. Sort of. Not really. Let's just drop it down here. What's up, Jackalope? Thanks for stopping in. Let's just wait a few minutes here. Wait just a second, I got me an idea. Let's see here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. This little piggy of mine. Let's just do this. Where am I here? Why am I having a brain fart? There we go. Let's see if that helps. Sorry I'm running so late, guys. I've got more somewhere, I just can't find them right now. I've even got some garbage pail kits I thought they'll open. Today, we're going to open up Colorado penny box. Let me transition just right quick here. What scene do we want here? Let's see, there's sign. We don't want that. We just want to trade for a second here. Put it back on the scope. We'll transition here just for a second. We gotta grab a couple things here, guys. Let's throw some eye candy under there, shall we? Let's get some focus going on here. Hey, 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 there's people in chat. How y'all doing? I'm finally getting set up again. We're going to be live a lot more. There's a little eye candy. We got some cards. We can do auctions, whatever you want to do tonight. Mainly, I'm popping in to promote a live stream with Sir Benji on Sunday, unless he doesn't get a hold of me. And then we're just going to live again. Hey, Jackalope, how you doing, brother? Is the audio okay? It's hard to get my new setup here. I'm transitioning one room into another, and we're going to have a full setup here soon with everything we need. So hopefully my audio is okay. If I have to, I'll turn some stuff up, turn some stuff down. We're going to have some fun today. This is another Colorado penny box here. I looked at this and I looked at the nickel box, and I tell you what, my nickel box looks like I might be able to beat Sir Benji up there in the north. So a bit quiet, okay? Hold up, hold up. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's see if this helps here. Is this a little better? How's that? As long as I don't got no echo, we're good. I got all the adjustments in the world here. If the desktop audio is a little bit too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it down too. This is DJ Numismatics. We're here. Nice, no echo, but you can hear me loud and clear, so that's all we need. So let me transition back over. I had to move a couple things around. Go back to this. There we go. Hey guys, sorry about the frontal mic, frontal camera there. My my HD went to crap, so I'm stuck with my old laptop camera for now. We're gonna start ripping into some of these rolls. We got 50 pennies, 25 rolls per roll. This is a Colorado roll, so I was hoping to find, I have a, that looks like a Wheatie right there. Nope, just a copper. I was hoping to find my unopened pack of, let's adjust this just a little bit. That thing is right close. We may have to move that just a tad. There we go. Now you don't have to listen to all that. Doing some stuff. Like I said, I'm promoting a live stream that I will be doing with Sir Benji on, whoops, there we go. Sir Benji on, what is it? Whoop, that is not Lincoln. Let me close out this chat. It is being a pain. I've got 2 or 3 chats open here. I should have my 3rd monitor set up before my next stream, so hopefully it'll go a little smoother than this. Oh, this thing is just not being friendly. Let's shut that off. Let's open a new dock here because that is being a pain. I think part of it might be my favorite mouse here is finally going to heck. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's see if we can get it to pop up one more time. And it's not gonna. Well, I guess I'll have to read chat on my phone then. Let me open up my phone so we can read that here. I suppose I could just pop it up on YouTube too. There we go. Now we're good. Let's do that. OBS is trying to be a pain today, so. There we go. That's a little better. Cool. Well, this is like my 2nd or 3rd box of Colorado pennies here. Oop. Switch out the old folks glasses here with older folks glasses. There we go. Now I can see the dates. Looking for all kinds of varieties. Hopefully some wheats. Hopefully no Canadians. I haven't searched a box in quite some time. I suppose I should pull out all the copper just to keep track. Just to see what we get anyways, you know. 78. Hoping to find some big varieties. I got a bunch of stuff that I picked up the other day. If I got a chance, I'll run and grab them. Hoping to either auction them this Sunday when we get a bigger crowd. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be pretty far and few between. Thank you all for joining me anyways. To find Friday afternoon here. Had to get all my chores done first. All the animals needed to be fed first, and I had to collect the chicken eggs. And we got free range, and they like to hide them. So I'm on the search. I'm thinking about picking up GPS trackers for these birds, so I don't miss any. Price of eggs these days, I can make a living just off of selling those. Ooh, let me grab a bag right quick here. This was just a test stream, basically, just to make sure that I'm all set up for Sunday. And like I said, Sunday, we're probably going to be doing some, unless we get enough in here today. I got some, obviously you can see the coin underneath the scope. I got quite a few of those, quite a few pieces, quite a few Morgans that I'm hoping to do some cards on. I got to get to North Dakota here soon and clear out my storage unit and do a little ice fishing before it's all gone, you know what I mean? I knew when I picked up this box, by the weight of it, it was not going to be too promising on copper anyways. So hopefully we don't get a skunk. And hopefully Canada doesn't beat us again. But these boxes are not from North Dakota, so I doubt Canada will beat us. There's a copper. Here's a 63. Let me pull this Morgan out of the way here. Oh, I do not have a pad. We're just going to pop it under one of these. That one's got some scratches on it. We can get rid of that one. There we go. 63D. First one we got to check there. Not, well, there possibly is an RPM there. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Let's move this thing over here and zoom that thing in. I like to get close and comfortable with these dates and stuff. That is not too bad. Don't see an RPM. Do not. And I do not believe. I think that's just some damage inside the 3. No variety, but a copper nonetheless. Worth almost 3 cents. Hi Ben Jackalope. I'm sticking here in Colorado. I do not believe, other than doing some fishing during the springs and maybe some through the winter time. There's a 72. Let's check that for some varieties. Let's see. Looking like just a copper 72. Well, I don't think you can still melt them until they're technically completely out of circulation, and unless you're not going to profit off them, I think is how that is all worded. There's an 82. I do believe this is the one you're supposed to check for a double die. I seen Blue Ridge saying something about this one the other day. This one's hammered, but we'll just check some random stuff today. Like I said, this is just kind of a test stream, guys, to make sure everything's set up and everything's working right. It looks like double in there, but I think that's just some machine damage. And then I had a few things set aside just in case. There's a 99. Let's check that real quick. It is trashed. Of course, the 99 that I find that is a wide AM is going to look like that. The first one anyways. But that is a close AM there. There's a 92. Let's throw that under there. That's definitely wide. That is hammered. I'll be making a trip back there. That's why on Sunday I'm hoping to do enough auctions and stuff of some of these coins that I got. I've got a whole bag of clip planchets that I bought at the thrift store, or not the thrift, the LCS the other day. So I think I did pretty well on most of them, and we'll probably try to auction some of those off. Just starting at $1 and go on most of them. Nice, nice. Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of videos. You know, I met somebody here, and I tell you what, working on a farm takes up a lot of time, so I've almost got a lot of it caught up, so I'll probably be online a little bit more. We're on roll number 3 right here. Absolutely nothing yet, although I can't say much. That's what Colorado boxes have been turning out. If the whole Sir Benji battle doesn't work this weekend, I might try to get a hold of somebody that's been long lost on YouTube here and see if he'll come on and stream with me on a box battle. See if we can't get Silver Life back out here. Miss that kid, you know what I mean? We can even do some shenagling, and I'll bet him a box or carton of eggs that I beat him. This box so far out of, there's an 84. It's so hammered I don't even want to look at it. Because if that's a double here, I'd be quite upset. I did see some copper San Franciscos on this end, so roll number 4. I know that kid's been gone forever. I'm just hoping he's doing all right. I am taking a trip to North Dakota. I might have to swing through Minnesota and make sure he's still kicking it somewhere around there. You know what I mean? If that's what it takes to do a stream with him, I guess I'll have to show up on his doorstep. Boy, this box is cold. A lot of hammered pennies in here. It's pretty sad when you can go to the bank still. There's a 15. Shall we check it for that notorious double die? Why not? Since we're not finding nothing else. Let's see. I am not seeing it. Nothing I can see there. $69S, I do believe, right there. Nope, Denver. And as many as these have been found, the value of that NoFG FS901 has plummeted. But it is copper. $66, known for a double die on the reverse. Check that right quick. Usually you just gotta look at United. Definitely not it. Well, this is a slow box. Might have to, well, we'll get through this first roll. If we don't get something decent before too long here, we'll open up this pack of cards I got. I know I got like 3 or 4 more packs of these somewhere. I opened 1 or 2 with Robert Worley up there in Grand Junction, Colorado. But speaking of Robert Worley, I can't believe he's not in chat yet. He must be working. Roll number 5. Absolutely nothing. Not even a tilted collar that I could even find so far. If this is the way North Dakota boxes are going to treat me, or Colorado boxes are going to treat me, I might have to spend more time in North Dakota, or more trips. That is a crusty 97. No double ear there. I did, however, find this in pocket change. I'm pretty sure this is a struck through, I do believe. If you look at the wing right there, it's either a die break right there, or it had a piece of wire on. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it might just be a gouge. I wasn't focused earlier on it. Definitely just a gouge. That'll buy me a bubble gum at the grocery or gas station here later. 1960D. Let's check that if it's small or large. That is definitely a large date. I do not see the telltale D over D mint mark on the 6 over. I don't believe that's going to be it. That's one of my notorious hard to tell if it is or not dates right there. 72s are another one that I have a hard time with the double dies and stuff on those. What do we got there? What's an 89? Ooh, I just got supper. I might have to turn my facial cam off just so I can stuff my face for a second. I am starving. But I didn't want to be too late coming in with you guys. Here's a 95. Let's check that for that double die. Not it. 76. Not even one Wheatie. This is horrible. I've only been skunked on, I do believe, well, technically not completely skunked on a handful of boxes. Of course, there were North Dakota boxes. What do you think I got? I got Canadians. So technically I wasn't skunked. I think, I do believe that, yep, I do. I did check that out. That was cool. That is amazing. I sold the CC Morgan I got from Silver Life I think I sold it for way too cheap because it was a, oh man, what date was it? It was a closed CC. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was a 91. Yeah, it was a 91, and it had the near date closed CC, something like that. I sold it for way too cheap. But when you're hard up at 68D here, you want to look in the backs of all those for that double die. Hard up for money. You got to do what you got to do, you know what I mean? I've got quite a few Morgans and Peace dollars here that they're not gem, but they're in pretty doggone good shape. 1900 Morgan there. I love the toning on that one. A little bit of gunk right there. We've got a 21. I do believe that is a Philly with some dark toning. 21 right there in decent shape. That is a Philly as well. I think all my 21s and 22s are Phillies except for one I had an S. That is the Philly. 22, that should be the San Fran. Nope, that's a Philly as well. And then what else do we got here? 1989 Philly. That one's seen a little bit of a gunk to it. That's a 22. Looks like Philly. And then a 26, if I remember right, this is a Philly as well. No, it's something else. 26. Come on, be the 26S. Isn't that the one you want to find? Is that really the one you want to find? A 26S? Jack, well, back me up here. 26S. Let's just check real quick, shall we? I did not see that symbol. Of course, my phone wants to be a pain. 6.9 million. That isn't too bad. I guess I was thinking that was something else. I thought that was a Philly. And of course, this junky old scope here. I can't wait to replace this thing. Come on, focus. There we go. I think I'm going to get the scope that Rob Find Treasures has. 26S, 6.9 million. Not a, I don't know if that's even considered a semi-key. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all. It's Friday. Friday, fun day. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to transition screens just for 2 seconds. I got to grab a bite of this. It looks amazing. I finally found me a good woman, so she just brought me supper. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I should mute the mic because this is amazing. I apologize, guys. I gotta get a little bit in my tummy. That. Wow. If nobody else knows about this, I'm gonna let y'all know. Find a good woman. It's the best thing in the world, other than rare coins. Comes right up there with that. Not quite, though. Let's just say bacon, ham, and cheese macaroni. Yeah, I think that's, I think to be considered a key or semi-key in the Morgan series, I think the semi-keys are $2 million and under. And then the key dates are like million, right around the million and under mark. Once again, I apologize. I will be back on cam just in 2 seconds here. I got about 5 mouthfuls of really, really good food, so I think we can stream the rest of the night. Well, not the rest of the night. I'm going to try to be done by the time HDMY comes on, so. Oh, man. That is so good. Cheers again, y'all. Let me transition back over. I'll get my ugly mug back on cam. All right. I haven't touched no coins. They're all still sitting right here. Let me move these Morgan stuff out of the way. I've got quite a few different coin books to go through too. There's another 63D. Let's get that piece dollar out of there. Let's just take a peek. Definitely not the 3/3. Come on, Colorado, quit letting me down. You can't just have good women, you gotta have good coins too. Let's see. Well, this is roll number 6 here. We haven't even seen anything resembling a good coin yet. Hey, finally. Roll 7 here. See it right back here. We got a Wheatie finally. See what we got, huh? That is, come on, focus, 1951 Denver. Why are we excited about it in 1951 Denver? Because every once in a while, oh boy. Well, I might have to do just a little work on that thing because I can see the remnants of something down there at the bottom. Whether it's damaged or not, I'm not sure. Excuse me, but 1951 is one of those years you want to look for the D over S mint mark there. 51, I do believe 52 is the other one. We will have to do a little work on that mint mark area just to make sure that that is not one of those. Yeah, I found a bunch of coin books too that I'll probably go ahead and finish assembling them. Some of them are Whitman's, and some of them are the gray standard ones you can kind of get at like a Hobby Lobby or whatnot. But I'm probably just gonna finish them all up, and I got enough coins to finish most of them, other than of course the V Nickel album that's in there. And oh, what else? There's another one, probably the Buffalo one. I probably don't have enough, but there's quite a bit of Buffaloes in there, as there is already. So quite a few penny albums, and then I got a steak quarter album. There's a 98 that's in beautiful shape. Let's move this 51 over here. First find of the day. 98, close AM. Dang it. Why couldn't it have been wide? So far we've got about a roll's worth of copper out of 7 rolls. That is pretty sad. So did I, Jackalope. I was like amazed that one of the RPMs was actually a 44 FS501. I do not know how I missed that one. That is a pretty predominant double RPM, or an RPM, not double die. But when I first started out, I didn't have all the knowledge and whatnot as I do now. So I found quite a few different stuff. There's a lot of the Wheat Cents had, oh, what do they call it? Not shattered dies, but lamination peels and stuff on them that I totally just missed, and it's like I couldn't believe it. But that actually shows me that I have honed in my skill quite a bit better than when I first started, so that also made me feel good. And you know, Wheat Cents, I don't throw them back into circulation anyways, they always stay home with me, so Same with like my, there's another Wheatie right there. That's forward facing. That's slider forward, so you don't. That's a 58, I do believe, Denver. Forward facing. Let's pop that underneath the scope here. 58D, you can find some RPMs. There's nothing major, but Wheatie number 2 out of 8 rolls so far. Of course, being in this Denver area, you know what you get a lot in Denver area. You get a lot of Denver coins. So anything new, I hardly even look at them because they're all Denvers. What little bit you can find of value in the Denver newer stuff. What did I say this was? Oh, this is an 83 Philly here. You want to check it for both double dies on the back DDRs. FS801 is FS802. The 802, I do believe, is more scarce, but the 801 is highly coveted, so it always gets a bigger premium on them. Alright, we're going to hit up roll number 9 here. And then one more roll. We'll open that pack of. Maybe you could tell me what I'm supposed to be looking in. Right? Exactly. If I knew then what I do now. Should I remember my mom talking about in '99 that there was something wrong with a quarter, which was the spitting horse, and she explained it to me as the engraver put his initials, but it wasn't that. It was the break in there. If I would have been more apt into coins back then, I probably would have made a good living. Of course, living on this coast compared to the East Coast, those guys on the East Coast, I mean, gosh, they have been just raking in cash this year with all those big quarter and penny varieties over there. I think there's a nickel too. What do they call it? The smoking nickel or something like that. The smoking Jefferson. There's a 61. I usually have my list in front of me, but I can't find my list ever since I went up there and did that For Love of Jerky stream with Robert Worley there. I do not know. I think I left a few things up there. And he's probably just going to hold them there and like try to convince me I need to come back to pick them up. We'll see. Maybe next summer sometime when we go do some metal detecting and all that stuff. There's an 82. That is definitely copper. I wish I had my scale in front of me just to prove that I can hear it, even with earbuds, what's copper and what's not. That's definitely. I might be off on that one. That little. I do believe it's going to be copper. We'll set it aside. We'll wait later. Roll 10 right here. Trying to fly through here. What is it? 6:26. That's 7:26. Snacks and Paul times. I got an hour before I got to be up on there. So, birthday this week. Somewhat. I finally turned 11 3/4. I try to, but hey, I tell you what. I just go to the banks and demand that I get some coins. Kind of like today. Actually, I just flirted with the teller and got a box of nickels. And as I mean flirted with a teller, I mean I'm just DJ Numismatics. I'm sweet to everybody. So she said she shouldn't, and I said she should, and she said why not. So I got a box of nickels for Sunday. It was supposed to be today, but I think something must have went on at Sirs. So, that's where I'm talking about on these. Like that D of the God, that looks double to me. The N of the in looks double to me. 72 is one of my harder years to determine. I have found a couple of 72 FS80. What are they? The 80. No, FS108s. That's what I'm backwards there. Fronts are 1s, backs are 8s. RPMs are 5s. Missing initials are usually your 901s or 900s. Then there's some other ones too. I'm not too familiar with. I forget what a 401 is. There's a 92 Denver. Let's just pray that we get one of those. Never mind. It's not. There's another 72. That one's in decent shape. Come on, be a big daddy here. Daddy needs to get to North Dakota and pick up all his stuff. More of that same Dublin. I don't believe that's going to be one though. I usually just save on my 72s because they are elude me on which ones are the doubles. I don't believe that's going to be it though. There's another one of those 82s. Let's just check that for the double die. That is definitely not it. But it looks copper, so we're just gonna throw it in the copper pile. I'll weigh them later. 61 Denver, you want to check those 61 Denvers for the RPMs. That is not it. I do believe there are 2 FS 61s, but don't quote me on that. It could be just one. The only bad part about looking at these coins with just these glasses on, I don't know if I'm throwing away D's or S's on those 68 through 74s, and I usually collect them, but we're not going to worry about it today. Unless it's 69, then we'll definitely put that underneath the scope. I know 71S has a, ooh, that was, or did one fall? That was roll 10. Let's open this box or pack of cards here. I don't have a scissors. I don't have a clue on what I'm doing on these things. I like to push my luck or get my chances or up my chances. You never know. Same with Pokemon. You never know if you're going to get one of those $800, $2,000 major Pokemon cards. And these ones look pretty cool anyways. If I remember right, Snack says these are pretty good cards. So we got Darius Leonard. I'm not sure who. Adrian Hutchinson. I do believe these are all rookies. Rob Gronkowski. Come on now. That's not... Well, okay. This is a college... These are college cards. Okay. Ron Gronkowski, I do not know. I know who he is, but Drake London, I have a feeling I'm not sure about that. Javon Curse, huh? I wish I had another pack. I do a pack every time I finish a row of coins. They are kind of cool looking cards, though. Maybe I'll strike it rich someday on one of these. On the 99, the Philly. Oh, I was looking for on that one. I was looking for that close AM. On the 99, anyways. 99s, I only look for that, and you only have to look for the wide AM on the Phillies. The 98, 99, and 2000. 92, you can find them in. I guess you can find them in all three mints. Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco on the proofs, I guess. So I did a little more research on that the other day and was kind of shocked. I thought that was a good coin. It's just nasty. Dang it. Dang you, Colorado. Hey, I'm just happy to go through a box. I haven't done a box in I don't even know how long. I get to try my hand at, I've never had lamb meat before, and we have lambs on this property. Sheep, I should say. We have sheep. I forget what the difference between, well, I mean, you got your mutton, which is an older sheep, but I don't know how old they have to become mutton. But I'm going to try my hand at one. Well, I know how to butcher everything, but I'm actually going to try Ken O'Mine, Jack, Jimmy Lacari, how are you? Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm gonna try my hand at taxidermy. These ones they're not the white ones that you guys are probably thinking. These are, oh, I forget, they're Barbados, Barbados sheep. So they look almost like a goat, but they're a sheep. So I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna try to taxidermist one. We might even do some live streams on it. Well, after I get it all to where we're just putting it back together. I wouldn't want to take you guys through the whole process. I might get banned for that one. You never know. I might have to sneak out here in a minute. We might even, if we get enough people in here, we might do some buck and goes on some clip planchets that I bought the other day. I've got pennies, I got nickels, I got shield nickels, I got, I think I even got some buffaloes. I've got a $50 that I paid, I think, way too much on. But according to Blue Ridge Silverhound, I paid way under price, so. Matter of fact, when I told the guy what they were selling for at the coin shop, he said he was going to adjust his price. I said, you do that, you're going to lose a customer. And he said, okay, we'll leave him alone. That's just me. I like to help everybody out, even if they're pricing their stuff too cheap or whatnot. I just need to learn to keep my mouth shut at the coin shop so they don't take away my good prices. Hey, 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 there's an oldie. There is. Let's pull her forward. There we go. Of course, my autofocus on my camera's being a punk. That right there is a 37 Denver. That is Wheatie number 3 of the hunt. 37 Denver. I do not believe there is any FS designations for the 37 Denver. I think 36 is a year before that we'll have some FS. Anything that's in a circulated grid like that, if it hasn't got a massive double die to it that isn't FS or doesn't have an FS, I usually just pass them up. This is roll 13 of this hunt. So far we have gotten 3 Wheaties. Not a spectacular box, but it's a box nonetheless, right? The only box that isn't good is the one you don't touch. Wait a minute. That's not right. I want to try it. You know, you know, what is that show? Years ago I watched it. Boy, the guy that taxidermies mice. It was funnier than heck, the movie. Oh, Dinner for Schmucks is what I'm thinking. I don't think I'd ever want to try to do something that small, because that is tedious. But a Barbados sheep, they've got humongous horns, and they come in like a few different colors. And the one that I've seen that I was going to pick is a pretty handsome animal, so if we're going to sell them all off, I'd like to keep at least one of them around forever. So why not try some taxidermy? Pretty soon here I'll have my hopefully get a forgery shop not forgery, forging shop back up, blacksmith shop I should say, and start getting my hands back burnt and having some fun making some weaponry. I shouldn't say weaponry, knife, cutlery, there we go, cutlery, that's the right word for it. That's a lot of fun. I've forged stuff out of, I've made cutlery, I just got to use the right term there, out of railroad ties and all kinds of different stuff. I don't remember if I ever did any Damascus on my own. I've watched people do it, and I think that would be a blast to forge some of that stuff. 95 there, you want to look for, I forget the code name for that double die, but that is an FS 101. I think there's two on that one that are FS, but the only one I care about is the big one. So, ooh, good thing that wasn't an ice cube. That was just a penny going down the shirt. Man, I wish I had some more. I guess I do have a whole thing of Halloween trick or treat Pokemon I could be opening as we go. Well, last one to stick around and chat, I'm going to send you something nice. So whoever stays here the longest, make sure that you get my email address because I'm going to send you something. We'll figure it out when we get there. I don't have a whole lot of stuff in front of me, but whoever's here longest, I will definitely be sending you a surprise package in the mail. It will not be filled with undesirables. It will be filled with something. Hey, there's another oldie. That's number 4. We are on roll 14 right here. I do believe that's a 29. 1929. It is. Let's see where it's from. Let's pop that under there. 29S. Now, if I remember right, that is a better date. I will challenge you, Ken O'Mine. I will. I'm always down with a good challenge. Just don't spread out the rumor. I can only do that with a few people. Yeah, I'm just kidding. 29. I'll have to look that one up. I don't have my phone right here. It's of course it's timed out too. 29S. That is number 4 of the hunt in 14 rolls. Maybe this box is going to start picking up, huh? I hope so. It has picked up slightly on the copper. I've got about I would say 2 rolls of copper, which out of 14, that's not the greatest, but there's a 64. 1964, you do want to look for that FS DDR designation, and it's strongest in United right there. But be careful, because a lot of these do have what they call machine and mechanical doubling. I think it's machine doubling, where they repolish the die and work the die and it starts falling down on you. That is not either one of them, so. But one more copper to put towards, well, I'm not going to say it, but if I do start forging and get a smelter and all that stuff, we might have some fun. We might do some channel rounds and all that fun stuff and get rid of all this stuff here. There's a 60 Denver. Check that for, I think the large and small date both have an FS designation to them. But the main one you want to look for is, of course, that over date 60, because that one does have the RPM with it. I know I fly through these pretty fast. I'm not too worried about minor cuts and all that stuff on these coins, because what I don't find, somebody else will, and that somebody else hopefully is a younger collector. I'm always out looking out for the younger guy. Same with all this copper at this point in time. Is going to be going back into circulation, because you know what? If I had a 10-year-old and he wanted to start collecting, I'd rather him go to the bank and get some copper in his rolls too. So I'm always looking out for the little guy, and little guy means the younger collectors, right? Right. My pockets ain't padded, but they also ain't empty, so we're good. Those smaller ones can go on to the next guy. Pretty soon here, I'm probably going to take my phone out. I won't have access to, of course, internet and all that stuff, having my phone outside. But I might take you into some of the life and times of DJ Numismatics these days when I'm tossing hay through the 22 horses or 30 sheep, or trying to find out where these stubborn chickens are laying their eggs, because they've been scandalous these days. Of course, I did not know that when chickens go through a cold streak, which we have had a couple cold streaks, they take a break for a while just to reset themselves. So hopefully that's all it is, and they're not just getting keen on DJ here and finding their eggs. And I tell you what, if you haven't had a farm fresh egg, free range chicken wise, There's a 69S. Of course, not the double die. You'd see it in 1969 right off the bat. There is a minor 1969S double die. I don't think it has an FS designation, but I do not believe that's going to be it either. But a San Francisco nonetheless. We are about to open roll 15 here. So far we've got 4 Wheaties, a 29S, 51D, 58 Denver, and a 37. I do believe it was a Denver. Oh, thanks for putting that up there. I finally got mine working again. My phone would not allow me to go onto Discord, and I finally hacked it through my laptop and was able to get into Discord. So I'm finally back on there. Did you see that? Those pictures that I put on there of the train stuff? That's amazing too. I can't wait to get that up and running and see it going. There is a 70 Denver. Not enough value to pull it out other than for the penny or the copper weight. 65. Right when I think I got my list like situated with varieties that you're supposed to look for, you catch one of those videos and it shows you one more thing, and then you got to readjust your brain. That is the hardest thing right here with me, is readjusting my brain to look for those extra coins. 68 Philly there. Well, hopefully my nickel box is a lot better than this penny box. I guess I shouldn't say much, but I usually average 8 to 10 in a box. I think my best box of pennies with wheat cents was wait till I get that thing running, and then I'll throw some videos up, or maybe I'll do a live when I get it up and running. I'm helping the gal I'm with. That was her husband's project. Well, he fallen sick or ill, and passed away, and I'm helping her do. She wants to move that out of there and change it into a, hopefully like an art room or something. And because I love arts too, so we'll be doing some hopefully pottery and stuff out there, pottery wheels and stuff like that out in the garage instead of the trains. There's a 92 Denver. Let's pray that it is a narrow AM, but it is not. There's a 98. Let's check that one too, shall we? Nope. Close AM. In that shape. Whoa. Well, we're going to get a string of wide and narrow AMs there. Another 92 there. 2014, I do believe, has an FS designation to it. As of recently, I do believe. That is definitely not it. That is some skinny numbers and letters there. Yeah, when I was a kid, my biological father, or let's just say my dad, had one in his basement, and I used to love running that thing. But that thing was set up to where back in the day, you remember those little knobs you'd have to turn to get those things moving and all that stuff? This is far more advanced than that, man. I tell you what. This one's run by a laptop and everything else, so it's gonna be an interesting adventure, to say the least. The main one is. Then there's like 3 or 4 more sets, or just sizes that I gotta figure out how to get them moving and running, make sure they're operating. Well, we are on roll 18 right now, and whoop, that one fell down. There it comes. That was weird. How did it pop up like that? That was weird. I swear to God, there must be a munchkin in my box. on, Wheaties. Let's see if I can get just a hair more light. There we go. We still good up there. We're good. That helps just a little. 2019D, you can look at those for the double ear. I prefer not to, just because I was like 2 weeks off from being the attributor of that one. It was Wexler had not updated their site, and I was excited. I was like, oh, I gotta send you this. I found a double ear, and they're like, oh, it's already been found. We just haven't updated our site. Talk about an ego blast right there. And I do have a, what is it? The Maryland 2013 ATB quarter that I want to send in for attribution, because I have not seen this doubling on this one in any other reports or any other page. And I think I may actually have a first discovery on that one. The hard part is I gotta find it, because when I took off from my last place I was staying at, I was kind of in a hurry just to get the heck out of there. I had enough of enough. As you all know, I was staying with my mom, and I tell you what, I love her to pieces, but sometimes you just can't live with them. And sometimes you just gotta walk away. Come on, give me some more varieties or Wheaties. There's a 92 that's hammered. Where are you at? Oop, I must be a little off there. There we go. That is definitely a wide one. That's what she said. Did I just say that out loud? I did. Whoops. There's a 97, I do believe. Or is that a 1? Nope, 91. I thought maybe we'd have some double ear action there. 94. FS801. Definitely not seeing that in that archway there. '82, 97. There's another 97. Let's peek at that one. Come on, give me 2 ears. 70 Denver, 80 Denver, 75 Denver. Roll 20. Here we go. This ain't funny. Get me some variety so I can make me some money. Well, I think what it is I haven't had a drink in a minute. I better get me something here. I'm thirsty. There's a 77, 82. That one's definitely copper. Come on. Show me the money. I guess 74, you can also look for a large and small date, but they're not coveted in any way, shape, or form, because the difference between a large and small date is so minute that, man, do I even want to look and see if that's a 95 double die? That thing is hammered. Definitely not a double die. 64 Denver, there is nothing major in that one. 71D. Let's see here. I'm planning on doing some box hunts for people with donations and stuff here soon too, but I want to get up to North Dakota to pick up the boxes, because I guess there's quite a few dudes that stream here in Colorado, so I got better chances for all you and for me if we go to North Dakota and pick up those boxes. So last boxes I picked up there, I walked away with over 2 rolls of silver, so Hey, 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 is that it? No, dang it. Looked like a weedy for a second there. We could use some new Wheaties here. Come on, come on. Of course, I say that, I'm going to find a Canadian. I can already feel it in my bones. It's snowing here. Or it was. I think it may have quit by now, but... the snow reminds me of the north where it's super cold, which I did not miss much. But at the same time, I missed the Aurora Borealis season. And ice fishing season is almost over, so I got to get my tail up there just for a little while and do some fish catching. And of course in the spring. There's a 69 Denver again, I do believe. Oh, 60 Denver. I was way off. Excuse me. Now that one there may be an RPM. There's just like 102 RPMs. But you can see the notch on the top. I'm not going to keep it because obviously that thing's got some damage across the D. But let me zoom in quick here for you guys. Right up. We'll get right up close and personal on that mint mark so you know what I'm talking about here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It might just be damage as well, but you can see that notch on the top while I was looking, and that notch on the bottom. It may, excuse me, I apologize about that, may be an RPM. I think it possibly, the more I look at it, that's going to be damage. We'll throw it back into circulation. That right there is a pretty poor example nonetheless, and wouldn't sell for more than a penny. So, well, I shouldn't say put it back in circulation. We'll put it in the copper pile just so we know how much we got by the end of the day. Come on, focus back in. Autofocus microscopes would be amazing. That one is still not focusing. There we go. Now we're back in there. I do believe that is damage on that. But there is a lot of them that have that exact same markings, or I should say serifs, that are the RPMs. So my rule of thumb is if it doesn't look right, it might not be right. Make sure you check it. This is roll 22 right here, guys. We're about halfway through this box. Only got a people in chat, or I'd try to do some auctions and stuff. So, Jackal, I still got those. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. I still got those Canadian cents if you want them, man. I haven't really tried to do anything with them. And I do believe I've got a, if you look it up, in between 53 and 55, there were two different designs. And I think I got a 54, 55. One of the shoulders definitely does not look right. So I don't know what kind of cash that kind of coin would bring. I think it's a no shoulder fold or shoulder fold variety. And one is definitely different. And of course, I didn't check for all the hanging digits or anything like that. What was this again? What did I just throw into there? I just had a brain fart. That's a 92, definitely wide AM. Depending on weather, I may go up through the Black Hills in South Dakota there, and do Deadwood on the way through. Maybe do a live stream through there while I'm sitting at the notorious table that, well, who was it? Doc Holliday got shot at. What is that one called? That is old number 10, I think, is where his gunshot thing was at, or pew pew shot was at. I shouldn't say those words, but hey, you know what? I'm an activist, so If they don't like that, then they can. Ooh, there's an 06 Philadelphia. You can look at those for multiple ones. There's some FS designation ones, which is the ear, I do believe, and then part is the motto. But the double ear is another one that's always eluded me, because it's always got that little bump just west of the ear right there, which is the same location. You can also look at the beard. You know, I'm going to throw that one off to the side because that one's got me some questioning until I can look it up a little better. I guess I was a little ill prepared. I could have popped up Variety Vista right in front of me. Yeah, there is a lot of them. And like I said, basically, I just want melt value for them, man. I think, what is it? The older stuff up to a certain date is still more copper than American currency, pennies were. And then it's the same copper content after a certain date that, oh, shipping shouldn't be too bad. I think, the double ear, oh, it's a small one. On the 97, it's really small. On the 84, it's quite dramatic. You can also find that on an 83 Denver that's very light. And then, shoot, I wish I had all my coins set up already. I'd have it all in front of me. I'd pull out one of my 2019 double ears. That one is really minute. The 18 Denver and the 18 and 19 Denvers both have a double ear, and it's really small. You got to position your scope just right to catch it, to be honest with you. Whoops, I'm throwing some copper away. There we go. So I used to not keeping it, but I keep it just for these streams here, just to show you all what I'm pulling out. I already know this box is going to be lighter than heck. I literally could tell that just by picking the box up. I should have told them to go get me another one that was heavier. I'm just kidding. I'm just glad they gave me a box. I'm not a member at their bank. Good thing I know somebody that is. Otherwise, I'd be jonesing right now for. Nice one, Jackalope. Well, I tell you what. Let me figure out the melt value on it, and I'll shoot you a price. It shouldn't be too hard. I still got all that email information on how much everything is. So, nice one, kiddo mine. Oop, is that? Nope. Just an ugly shield set. Come on, give me some good stuff here. 69 Denver. Let's kick that over there. I usually don't even check those anymore. I've got a whole bag of them that when I first started out, I was checking everything. And I came up with quite a few of the 69 Denver, excuse me, FS 901 floating roofs. That's the mission initial ones. But just like the 74 DDO Kennedys, the price has dropped so dramatically because so many people have found them, and it just runs the price down. But unless, of course, you get something really higher, better grade. That's a 92 right there. No close AM, obviously. 69, that's a Denver, I do believe, unless my eyes are deceiving me. It is a 69D right there. 73, come on, give me a couple more wheat cents here. Quit being stingy, Colorado. Don't make me go to another state and get boxes. I should check and see where would I get. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, man. That's sad. I hate to hear that. But funny at the same time. What kind of dog was it? Where I'm at now, we've got two Australian shepherds that are absolutely amazing. The female, she's a little jumpy and likes to play a little too much, but the male is he's an adorable little turd. And of course, I got a big kitty here. I can show you the big kitty here. He was being a stinker last night, man. I went to bed and he decided to lay on my legs, and I had to get up this morning. He didn't want to get off, and I almost wet the bed. That would have been embarrassing. Oh, nice, nice. Let's go right here. Oh, nope. There we go. There's some of the sheep on the property. We'll take a little break from opening these coins. We're on roll 25 right now, halfway through the box. One of the smaller ones there is the one that's going to be, well, hey, we don't need that. Family friendly here. Family friendly here, sheep. What are you doing? That's your brother. I do believe, nope, that's not him. I think that's the one. That's the handsome guy right there that I'm going to try doing taxidermy with. Oh, look at there. That was breakfast this morning. And that's where they're hiding them. Let me pull this out of the way. Oh, yeah. There's one of my buddies. He's a handful. He likes to try to bite me all the time. He's a stinker. Oh, yeah. Did you say it got eggs? Hey, Adam C., how you doing, buddy? How's the ice fishing up there, man? I'm going to be making a trip up there. I got to do some ice fishing. The ice, hopefully, is still nice and solid. This guy here, he's the reason I almost peed my pants this morning. He didn't want to get off me. Yeah, I hear you guys are getting hammered up there. I'm kind of glad that I'm not there, I'm just saying. I do miss the fishing, though. I won't lie. Oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. Oop, we don't want that picture. There's a few of our chicks. That one, the big white one there, she is not a layer. She just likes to be vocal and rude. She yells at me because I'm not pitching the hay hard enough. I think that's about it for pictures of the animals. Oh no, here we go. Whoop. So much fun. Most of them have not been broke yet. I don't think I will try my hand at doing that. I'm a little too old for that. Yeah, somebody told me that the ice up there, they've been having to put on 2 extensions, so that's like 9 feet. I don't know if I believe that. I believe maybe he had to have a second extension, but 9 foot of ice, that is insane. If that's the case, so many of those rivers were so low this fall. The fishing is just going to be devastated this spring. Which sucks because the fishing up here isn't that great unless you like trout. Who likes trout? I don't like trout. I might have to take a few trips up there just to do some fishing. That is a 92D right there. We got a wide AM. 79. I'm thinking about when I come back, I'll probably hit, oh, what is that lake up there? Ashtabula over the, tongue tied. I can never say that lake right. Lake Ashtabula over there by Valley City. I've always had pretty good luck. If I don't go there, I'll probably hit Craft Slough down there by Oaks, North Dakota. Ooh, I can't make it there this weekend. That'd be nice. I'd love to make it up to the Devil's Lake fishing tournament too, but I don't think I'm going to see that happening anytime soon either. As long as the grand prize isn't a Ford truck, I'd be back right away. I think that's their grand prize. So there's an 84. Let's check for that double ear like you were talking about there, Kiddo Mine. On that one, you'd want to look. Let me see if I got a small poker here. Where did I put those? Well, let's try this little screw right here. What you'd want to look for on that is along this back side down to about here and wrapped just a slight bit, you'll see an extra imprint. And it's so dramatic that even through heavy circulations, you'll still see the separation there. The 97, you just got to look at the tip of the earlobe, and down below that, you will definitely see the double ear on that one. I think there's another one too with the double ear. There's the 84. Oh boy, let me think. 84, 97. The 2018D, 2019D have a, whoop, sorry about that. Earthquake incoming. But they're not dramatic. They're pretty small. I think there's one more, but I can't. I know the 83D has a minute one. I know there's another one that's just slipping my mind right there. The neighbors actually had to lose one of their dogs because it was coming on the property and killing the cats and attacking the cats. So woke up one morning and there was a little kitten, one of the younger kittens, was laying in the barn motionless, and a few other ones were tore up pretty bad. So I guess he's known for doing it, and enough was enough. That's a 70S right here. Does not look like the 70S double die, and that is a large date if I remember right. So the S does have some questionable right there though. It might be an RPM. I know there isn't FS designation RPMs on the 70S, so 70 Denver, copper at least. The copper roll is, we're probably up to almost 4 rolls of copper now. That's kind of cool. What time do we got? What time do we got? We don't want to be running over our neighbors. Ooh, I got about 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll just finish up full. Only got a few of you here in chat, so I'm not too worried about pulling too many people out from other people. So until I get a little bit bigger. That's another 69 Denver. Hey, there's a Wheatie finally. Ta-da. That's wheat cent number 5 right there. What do we got? That is a 42 Denver, I do believe, is what I'm seeing right there. Let's put this S up out of the way. And it is 1942 Denver. I don't believe there's any major DDOs on those. I do believe the 42 does have 3 different FS designation DDOs. But that one is not. We're on roll 28 right here. Let's spill this thing out here a second. And then I'm going to transition off my face one more time and take a couple more bites. And get one more of these fizzy pops out. AKA Capri Suns. Let's transition to here. Oh, I should have that one instead, but we're okay. Be back in 3, 2, 1. I'm back. Alright. Sorry about that. Had to get some more stuff in my mouth. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be on camera. Dang you, OBS. 1980. Let's check that. Why not? I usually don't. Let's put that wheat cent out of the way so I don't throw it back in there. 80, of course, you want to look for the FS 101, which that is definitely not. You could tell the O. It is oblong and misshapen on the FS. Here's another 84. Let's pop that up there. Well, do me a favor, Jackalope. If you hop over there, just tell him I'll be there here shortly. And then, of course, I will, I have, ooh, that's an oldie. That is, y'all see that one, right? I don't know. From here, it looks like a, I think it's a teens. It is a Wheatie. That is old. Let's pop that under there. We don't have the double ear there, obviously. There is another FS designation on the 84. And what you want to look for on that is in the date there. I don't believe that's it, but let's pop this other one. This is wheat cent number 6, and we are on roll 28 of, 28 of this hunt. I don't know. I might have to transition real quick and jump up for 2 seconds and go grab the MS-70 to see if we can lift that off. I think that's going to be an 18 right there. I do believe 1918 and most likely a filly. As long as you're here at the end, Jackalope, I don't mind if you run over there and say hi to $50. I tried to stream a little bit earlier than I did, but I had quite a few errands to do today, and a lot of animals. You know what? They come first, no matter what. I do believe that's going to be an 18. That's the oldest of the hunt so far. Yeah, it does. It does. I do believe that's an 18. Not bad, though. That's an older one. And we got a 68 Denver here. Let's throw that up underneath there. That one, I guess the best point to look for is in the S there. There will be double serifs at the points of your S's, which obviously you can tell there is no double serifs. Hey, that's wheat cent number 6 there. Not such a bad box so far. It's starting to heat up. There's an 80. There's a 73. Come on, give me some good stuff. There's another 84. Let's pop that under there. Show me a double ear. That is definitely not a double ear. Our copper stash is going up by the minute, though. I tell you what, this is finally starting to heat up just a little on copper, anyways. There's a 72 Denver, I do believe. Let's just check. I hate to throw back any of my S's. It is a 72D. See the 80. Let's put that double ear back under there. That goes over there. 2005. Hopefully my music don't run out. Bubba Bogey, how are you doing, my fine friend? How's the golf going down there? I probably could golf here because most of the time it's nice, but of course today we're getting some ugly weather. We weren't supposed to get any snow or rain, but it decided to show up. I'm just glad I went out to do the chores early and got all those horses fed. I tell you what, pitchfork and 1,600 pounds of hay during a snowstorm isn't as fun as if it's nice out. Let's just put it that way. No matter what, it's fulfilling because you know that the horses love it. I've actually got some of them getting tamed up. Most of them have not been broken. I laughed my tail off And of course, Robert Worley said he'd come down and break these horses. I was like, you ever done that before? He's like, no, but I know I can. I might just tempt him to do it just to see how funny it will be. And we'll live stream that too. There is no way I would ever try. Oh no, that is horrible. So that's where I'm gonna change some of the stuff on the property here, and I'm gonna try to see if we can install some wind turbines, because we get wind almost every day. You don't have to have a lot of wind to power those things. So not the big huge ones that you see, of course, down the highways. Those things are ridiculously priced. But some of these smaller ones can run some of the outbuildings and stuff, and we wouldn't have to pay a dime other than upkeep on bearings and stuff in the wind turbines. So if I partake in what is legal in Colorado, I might just have to make everything free at that point. There's a 64. We'll pop that under there. Like I said, you want to just look at United. That is definitely not the double die, but it is another copper. There's a 95. It is horrible. Of course, it will be probably the double die. It's not. I'll tell you what, since I'm doing a penny hunt, I do believe I still got a few 2009 sets around. Maybe we'll give away one or two of those. Poker Rossi, welcome to the stream, my good friend. How you doing today? Bubba Bogey, stay warm out there, man. Oop, 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 oop. Hey. I seen that one. Let me pull that forward. I can see a date right there. We got wheat cent number 7 right there. That's going to be in 1944. Let's see, where is that magnet? Come on, stick to it. Stick to it. It's not. But you can check those. The 44 does have a fairly nice double die. Let's see, what do we got there? That is the 95 we don't want to keep. Let's put this 44 under there. And to look at those, if you want to look for the 44 double die, you just want to look at the back of the 4s there. They've got a big old notch between the crossbar and the upright there. There's a big notch right in the corner there. It's unmistakable. So let's see, what do we got here? Although I do have some silver dimes we could probably part with too. Be sure to tune in on Sunday. Well, unless he doesn't stream, then I'm just going to put a reminder up today that we're doing a nickel box, because maybe. Wait a minute. What was this one? Don't say that was a 92. No, it's a 2000. Dang, here I thought maybe I had a 92. I couldn't remember the date. Darn, don't you hate when that happens? You put something under there to find it. That is a 44. We got wheat cent number 7 of this hunt. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There went that earthquake again. I can't wait to readjust that, because it is up on the desk, and if I bump it, it goes sailing. Hold up, everybody. Give me 2 seconds. She's a little sturdy yet. Come on, go this way. Where are you going to balance back out? There we go. All right, straighten back up here. Woohoo! Getting motion sickness here. There we go. Hey, we're back. This was just temporary. I'm going to have that fixed by this weekend. Normally, I don't even have it on the desk so I don't bump it. It's down on the floor so it doesn't move or nothing, but I've got to pick up a couple more HD cameras. One of mine fried on me, so that's why you got to look at me through this stupid laptop one. There's a 2000, that's a Denver. Thought we had another 2000 to check, but that was a Denver right there. There's a 92 Denver. We can check that. Quit wiggling. 92D right here with a wide AM. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, the good thing is we're on roll 31. And we've got close to 4 rolls of copper, so that ain't too bad. I prefer for a half a box of copper, but I'll settle for a fifth, I guess. If we can get up to 10 rolls, that is. I don't see us getting 10 rolls of copper out of this one. It's a nice looking 88D. Now I'm not sure if the 88D and the 88, if you're supposed to check that reverse on. That is a wide AM, but that definitely does not have the drop bar on the FG there. It does look like it's been struck through a little bit of grease though. You can see the grease puddles right there. Interesting, very interesting. 1990, I should be weighing those. I've got an 87. It's either 86 or 87 in my storage unit in one of the drawers that is weighs 3.1 grams. So another exciting thing to go back for. 2019 Phillies, you can check those. I don't think they have an S designation, but they do have, if you can find it in high MS grade, about an $80 double die. I just don't like Shield Sense. I would probably like them more if I lived on the East Coast. And they've been raking in the dollars over there. Oh, that's what that is? Okay, okay. I usually see waves like that, and I think of grease floating around on there. But I see what you're saying. It's just not properly annealed or something like that, I would imagine. I see what you're saying. I tried that once too. I mean, I had some indoor plants growing in a long time ago, and we lost power for, oh boy, it was 4 days. Most of the youngsters died, and I was lucky enough to keep the older ones alive. With I went around and bought every LED, one of those little, I think there was 16 lights in a light, flashlight, and it kept them ones going at least. All the youngsters I couldn't save, so we might do some different streams too. I might open a couple different channels on some of that stuff. I'm going to be putting in a whole pretty good sized garden, so we might even do some gardening stuff. I consider myself a master gardener. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not bragging. I can grow some doggone good vegetables and other stuff too, so we might have some fun with that too. We are on roll 34 right here. 7 wheat cents in. $81 copper. I'm actually going to be getting a hold of my old job up there in North Dakota to see if I can't pick up some steel and stuff for around here. I've got some improvements and stuff to make. One being the chicken coop. Put new flooring in basically the coop itself is a 8x8 shed, but the floors are shot in it. And the fence that surrounds the front end needs to be tighter because I guess the raccoons were getting in the old one. So I'm going to build a new fencing around it so we ain't going to lose no chickens this year. It's hard enough just getting the chicks as it is. I mean, with the whole decimation of all the flocks because of that, what is it? bird flu or whatever they call it. I think there was a town about, I think it's like 10 or 15 miles away from here that they had to decimate 2 some million birds because of that stuff. And you can't use them for nothing. And nowadays that stuff is actually transferring from birds into some of the wildlife. They were tested some of the wildlife here in Colorado, and they had found that bird flu epidemic in, I think it was what did they say, a raccoon and a skunk and then a few other scavengers. I can't remember if it was a bear or not, but it's now it's transferring into other species. So obviously a dangerous thing to have around. Probably started in China. I mean, what? All right, we are 15 rolls away from finishing up this box. That means we're on roll 35 right here. We have got 7 Wheaties, 1918 being the oldest. Hey, oh, there's some bad words in that one. I did not realize it. Let's skip that song. Dun, 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 dun. Come over here. That jumped out of nowhere. Oh, I don't know if I can. Ooh. There we go. That sounds a little bit safer. Yeah. If it isn't one of those, it's got to be somebody at war, I'm just saying. And I know we're not at war, so we're just being dumb enough to fun part of it. $1988. Let's check. Oh, that's the year right there. Now that I pulled that 1988 up, there is a 1988 double ear. It's small too, a little bit smaller than the 97, I do believe. But what you really want to look for is right there at that FG. If that's got the down bar on the G, you've got one of the ones that you want to keep. At least for a giveaway or something, I'm just saying. Oh wow, that's a beauty right there. Unless it's been cleaned. It does not look clean. That is a nice looking 1960 Denver there. Whoop. There we go. I guess I don't even want to bump it. It's going to take off on me. My top down just decided to be a limp, whatchamacallit. I won't say that on stream. Alright, we got a 60 Denver there. Why can't that be the date over date in that shape? That would be an expensive coin. I don't even see an RPM. It is a nicer coin though. We'll keep that just in case we had to fill a book. I hear they both do. I ain't gonna blame either one of them. I hear they're both corrupt over there. The ones that are battling it out. Oh no! Dang, we were doing so good. Then Canada has to join the party. I'm just kidding, Canada. At least my viewers. That's a 1969 though. 4 years off being a young head. First Canadian. I'm just saying, those things need to stay across the border. Yeah, I heard that. There's a 59 Denver. Let's keep that 60D. We're not going to throw that back. I went for a non-copyrighted family-friendly playlist, and evidently they did not. That is not. It does have some damage on the bottom. You want to look at the bottom of the D there for the FS 501 RPM there. There's a 2000 59 Denver. We'll put that into our copper pile. That is not a wide AM. (2006). What else do we got here? That thing is hammered. I don't even want to look at that one. I think it was a 71 Denver there. Somebody did not love their coins enough. There's an 06. Let's stick that under there. Check the date for oblong zeros. Not seeing that. I don't think that's one either. A lot of the times if I haven't held the coin in my hand, I've checked it under my scope to confirm what I'm looking for. Which I'll probably end up having to do with those ears. The double ear on these. Just to know what I got. Till then, I'll probably be throwing back a few that shouldn't be thrown back. I don't see anything on that one. There is some slight doubling. I think it's just machine doubling on that one. Let's see. What do we got left here? What do we got left here? I actually got a hold of Paul over there earlier to see if he could come up with a box of nickels or pennies and we could do a box battle. He said he was trying at the time, so whether he found one or not, I do not know. (77), we got copper there. There's a 62 Denver. There is a lot of RPMs on the 62 Denver, but none of them are FS. So unless, ooh, skirt, skirt, let's stop. There's another 1944 wheat cent number 8 of the hunt. Let's put it under there, see if we got the double die. Definitely not the double die, but wheat cent number 8. Okay. Colorado, you're at least not letting me down by letting Canada take the win. Alright, that's a 92 there. That is Wheatie number 8. (76). What else we got here? We got an 89. 89. 67. Come on now. So anybody got any huge plans for this weekend? I got to work tomorrow with my little sister. There's a 72S. I do believe the 71S has a variety. And what you want to look for is something over here with a bow tie. I think there's a line that stretches from it. They changed the design slightly. And that one is actually a very rare one. So I'm glad I keep all my S through those dates because I have not paid that much attention to those until I found out about them earlier. Oh, another thing to look for, I just noticed that Variety Vista has posted a new variety you can look for on the nickels, and they're called a bar. It's kind of a excess material around the edges, which you got to be careful because, of course, you know nickels, they get that rolled edge anyways. And it can resemble the same thing, but I guess there's another variety we all got to look for now too. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, I seen that. Paul had a great box. On the nickels or the pennies? On the nickel box, I remember he got a V nickel and a couple buffaloes, which he wouldn't have still won if it was the battle we had back in the day. I really put those guys to shame, and they didn't want to battle me anymore. I think I ended up with like 80 some points at the end. It was just a massacre. Of course, Snack started it out with, "Hey, what'd you find? Whoa, whoa, there's 3 V nickels." And of course, I couldn't see stream, so here I thought I'd lost it. He was just joking right off the bat. That is a ugly 61D without an RPM, so we're not keeping that one. That's a 72S. We'll keep that though. I got boxes and boxes of that stuff. There's a 94. Let's check that. Something we haven't checked in a while. Come on, be the FS801. It is not. What do we got there? That is an 83 Denver. There's a nice looking 92. Come on, be a... Nope. Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, that's right. I did buy a Powerball ticket the other night. It's floating around in my truck. I better go find that thing. 68 Denver. It's hammered, but we'll check it anyway since we haven't found a variety yet. Where's that S? That is not the one you want to look for. I do not see any split syrups there. And the doubling on A in America is quite heavy on that one too. We are almost to the last row. We got 12 more rolls to go here. I'm trying to finish these up so I don't stretch out into $half and make you holler too much. An 84 there. We'll check that one. Of course, it'd probably go faster if I wasn't doing like I'm doing and checking for all varieties at the end, but hey, maybe that's what we'll do with these last few. 84 Philly. Definitely not the double ear. Let's do some blasting, shall we? Let's get through these a little quicker so we don't stretch over. I hate streaming over people. I was hoping to be done, but hey, I had to run to town to get some supplies and stuff, so I'm gonna start just pulling out variety coins. We'll throw through them really quick at the end there. Anything that could have a variety now, we are just gonna set off to the side and check them at the end. I'll bring in on the wheat cents end. Hopefully no more Canadians. We're just saying. Just to fly through this. 99 there. You don't want to look at the Denver. You want to look at the Philly on that one. There's a ooh. That's a 2020. What is that? Oh, it was a hair. Never mind. It was a hair. I thought we had a die break on it. There's an 04. I know there's some. If you can find a higher grade 04 Phillies, they have a double die that are worth a little bit more than 1 penny anyways. I think they're MS, I remember right, MS65 or 64. One of the two are a fairly like $40, $50 coin, so the key there is just find them in high grades, which 2004, that's getting pretty, that's pushing it for anything majorly high grade anymore. They have definitely gone through some circulation. That roll is done. We are on roll 40 right here. Come on, 40. Give me at least a quick weedy. And since we only got one sitting here, let's just check it. What did I throw aside? We threw aside a... Oh, wait. That's a D anyways. Here I thought I had a 74S. Which I only keep for myself anyways. Alright. 97 Denver. Is it 20 or 2021 that has got that massive die crack across it? I think it's 2020 if I remember. No, maybe it's 2021. I always see it on Blue Ridge's channel there. Come on with it, come on with it, come on with it. I love this little sorter tray. I'm so glad I built it at work. Well, that was an 81, so we want to get that out of there. There's a 76. 82, we'll throw that over there just in case. 65. 81. 72. There's a variety. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to check them. Okay. Now I gotta sit there and wonder if that's a 72 double die. That's gonna someone start itching and all kinds of weird stuff. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, we're on roll 41 here. Whoa. Don't you dare. Sneaky little bugger. It's supposed to be up a little higher. I haven't got it adjusted properly yet. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it from here. I think one of my legs on my tripod is not upright, so. Alright, we're on the last row here of coins. Whoop, wrong way. That way, there we go. If you're just joining me, we're just throwing stuff out of the way. I don't want to stream across brothers on the other channel, so. Plus, I like giving them guys a hard time here and there. Ooh, that's a decent looking 74S there. I do believe that is an S. That'll be a nice addition to my San Francisco rolls. 74S, I think, is the only one that doesn't have a variety on it. Of the S series, I should say. 80 Denver. 96, come on with it. Give me something good in the end here. The 1990. Of course, if I was a overly addictive coin addict, I would be sitting here weighing all these things too. But I tell you what, I used to do that when I first. What have you found? Have you found anything good in those, Ken O'Mine? I think it is 21 too. I think you're right. Oh, 06 we'll throw over for the end. Come on, let me get at least double digits in these wheat cents. Come on, come on. $69 Denver. I used to check the 95 Denvers because there is a couple of nice excuse me. Ooh, whatever that penny is, that one's a pretty one. Let's see what we got there. Oh, it's just an 05. I was hoping for an older cent there. There's a 98. Ooh, throw it over here. If I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer. We're gonna wait to the end to check those ones. There's an 82. We'll throw that on this side. Those are toast. Recycle, recycle, recycle. Let's see what we got here. I guess I still have to go out and do a few chores. We got a lot of outside cats that keep down the mice and stuff, and I've still got to go feed them yet. You don't want to feed those until after you feed the chickens, because I tell you what, chickens love cat food. There's a 70S that's just mush. We'll look at that one at the end too. That one is horrible looking. And if you keep your cats fat, they actually are better hunters. Because then they're just killing for sport. Oh, I should say, then they're just hunting for sport. There's an 89, come on. There's a 1980, we'll check that at the end. I don't keep any of my 09s anymore because they've been around, and unless they're in like super like MS 60 or 70 grade, or anything over 60 is possibly worth keeping. They're so much more readily available than like the 09 nickels are. I know everybody was having such a big old fuss over the 09 I found quite a few Kindle mine. I've actually, matter of fact, Jackalope bought an error from me on eBay one day. A 97 double ear. That I found in one of my roll hunts. One of my first ones that I started videotaping, if I remember right. There's a 94. We'll check that at the end. Denver, of course, there's a 92. We'll check that at the end too. Just because I don't trust my eyesights on the back of those. There's a 74 Denver, 81. We're getting some decent copper finally though. 67. 68, we'll put that over there. 78. Come on, get me into double digits, sweet cents. We're on roll 45 right here, guys. 5 rolls left after this one. And we are only, hopefully by the time it's all said and done, we'll only be about a half hour over Paul and Snacks. Unless, of course, I guess I did not see a stream reminder for them. Let's just check. Are they even streaming? Give me 2 seconds here. Oh, they are. There we go. I always forget I can always just pop in there on my cell phone. That is a nasty 74D. There's a 71. That's another one you want to check for the double dies on. We'll throw that off the side. We'll check that at the end. Seems to go a little quicker if we do that. I should have done that the whole time, but sometimes you need a little extra content. It gets boring just watching somebody score through countless rolls without looking at something different there. So ooh, there's a 92. $99 Denver. 82. We'll just throw it over there just in case there's a 63D. We'll check at the end. $92. I think it's 85 or is it 87? I'll throw that one off the side. I think the 85 Denver is the last FS designated RPM as well. Maybe it's 87 that I'm thinking of. Come on, Wheaties, 2 more. Another 92 there, we'll throw. It's getting warm in here. I've got a bunch of coins that I'll be sending off for grading here too. I got about 20 of them. One is a 78 Philly 7/8 weak tail feathers. One is a 81S that I do believe is an MS65. I've also got a 78. Oh, if I got a chance, right before the last roll, I'm going to step up for 2 seconds and grab a coin. You guys are going to freak on this. It's the prettiest 1978 and I've ever seen, and it's in MS65 or 60, between 65 and 67. And I tell you what, that's a pretty decent coin. And then I also got a, I think you've seen the pictures of that 66 SMS that I got. That's I think it's Deep Cam that I'm going to be sending in. And then I got a bunch of West Points that I'm going to do one more run on. That I sold my good ones on accident on eBay when I sold a big run of tall grasses. I must have grabbed the wrong container and sold off of some of my better ones, but I still got, I think, 8 or 10 of them that'll be sent off between tall grass and Samoas. So there's a 59 Denver. We'll check for the RPM on that. They do sell. I've sold, I think, 2 or 3 of those. Oh boy, come on, give me a couple more Wheaties here. There's another nice, that's a pretty nice 59 Denver there. We will throw aside and check. There's a 66, we'll check. 70 Denver, that's nothing but copper. I would say we got about 5 rolls. So we got about a, what would that come out to be? 5 rolls would be about a 1/10 of a box. Was that a Wheatie Ender? Shut up. Let's just check. Nope, it was an 82. Sure looked like a Wheatie Ender and I missed it. We are on roll 48 right now. We got 2 more after this. I'm going to step away for about 2 seconds just to run out and grab a bag of something I think you guys like. For one, no, it's not smoking. It's a bag of clipped stuff. No, it's not clipped in that way. They're clip planches. And then also that 78. That's I can't believe the toning on it. It's probably one of the prettiest toned coins I've ever seen. Because we are running out of stuff to search. We got about a half a dozen right now. No, about 2 dozen that we can throw into the scope before the end. We are on 8 Wheaties, 1 Canadian, couple of nice cherry ones. Somehow this was in a roll. Oh, I'm just kidding, that wasn't in the roll. But it was laying right there. Hey, thanks, Jackalope. That means a lot, actually. Me personally, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a collector. I'm just the guy that finds it and puts it in other people's hands that would like it more than I do. I really ain't got nobody to leave it to when I go, so I'd rather complete somebody else's collection before I complete mine. I'm a coin pirate. I steal the booty from the boxes and I put it out there for everybody else. There's a 92 we'll throw off. We got, this is roll 49. We're almost to roll 50. As soon as I get done with this roll, guys, I'm going to hop up for 2 seconds. Run over to the other room real quick. Grab a bag of some clip planches. I just want to show you all. I think I'm going to buck and go a bunch of these on the sales this weekend, and then also on hopefully on Sir Benji's on Sunday if everything works out. Hey, right there, 1 coin from the end. We might just get 10. That is another one right there, guys. Almost an ender. That's a 51. I do believe that's a San Francisco there. So that is Wheatie number 9. Come on, get me into double digits here. Let's see, that's that 74S. I'll throw off the side. Okay, let me transition just for 2 seconds. You'll have to look at the scope here, guys. Matter of fact, actually, let me do scene 5. No, that's me. Ah, don't do that. Nope, not that either. Oh man, did I delete that scene? There we go. Let me transition that over. I'll be right back, guys. That way you know there's no funny business. You can see my top scope right there. Let me actually move these out of the way for a second. We will set roll 50 down right there so you guys can see it sitting there. Box is empty. Make sure none tipped over. Ooh, that was loud. Don't touch your mic with that. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, everybody. almost back, guys. Sorry about the delay there. We're on our last roll. Got this coin out. So, well, this isn't the one that I'm sending in for grading, but is that not cool? That will be going up for sale this weekend. Most likely we're just gonna buck and go it. Let me pull the price tag off the back. Don't need to have you see that I overpaid for it. A little bit of smudge on it. That's just oil, comes right off. That is a zombie round, 2017 zombie round. That is a morgue and copper round right there. If I had time, I'd pop it out of the case, but these things drive me nuts trying to get them out. Oh no, this one's gonna pop right open. Of course, everything, all the imperfections are just on the case. I thought it was cool, I had to have it. They didn't even know it was in their display case, so I picked it up in my LSE, or LCS. This is a 73. This one looks like cut in the case. Let me pull it out of the case real quick. This thing is crazy. I can't believe the toning on it. I don't want to touch it with my fingers, so we're going to have to be a little careful here. Because it is almost flawless. But the toning on this coin, let's see if we can get anything. Look at the toning on this thing. It's not going to do it any justice, is it? They never do. Let's see if this helps. It don't. But the shape, it's somewhere between a 65 and a 67. What makes it is, gosh, I wish the toning would show up. The toning on this thing is just, it's wild. Let me see if I can flip it over without dropping it. The back is just as toned. There we go. This is going to be one of the pieces going in for grading. This thing is amazing. The shape of this coin is just blows my mind. And the toning, see if we get really close. If it will pick it up. It does not want to pick it up. Slightly. That thing is wild. I can't wait to get that graded. Do the unboxing with you guys. We'll do the packaging and the unboxing of whatever I'm sending in. Grey Wolf! Coining around. What? My chat? Oh wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Whoops. Rookie mistake. But it is beautiful. I can't wait to send that thing in. I was looking it up, that 66 SMS that I got. If it grades out high enough, that thing is going to be probably about a $1,000 coin. Alright guys, last roll here. Then we'll go pick on Paul and Snacks there. Alright. Transition again. Come on over. Boom. Here we go. I'm back. Yes, yes, yes. You gotta look at my ugly mug for a while longer. I apologize. Oh. Unless we're not going to transition. Let's see what's going on here. We might have a little lag. There we go. There we go. Last roll, guys. Just popped it open. Let's see if we can get in double digits. Technically, we're in double digits on fines. We got 9 Wheaties and a Canadian. All right. Let's see. 2003. We got a 2005. 15. 79. Copper at least. Come on, give me one more Wheatie. Give me 10 Wheaties. I'll settle for 9. That's usually my average. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, no, it's just a copper. Just a copper fooler there. Looked like we might have had something old. It's not that old. Was that a 71D? Nope, that's a 71S right there. We better pull that out of the way. Let's move that Wheatie out. That is a 71S. That is in pretty good shape. Let me get my coin scope back up so I can see what the heck I'm doing over here. There we go. And I guess what you want to look for is something over here by the you know, I don't know if that's just damage on that coin. I'll have to do a little more research and compare pictures. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have had Variety Vista popped up so we could have popped it up right in front of you. Let's do this here. Give me 2 seconds. We're going to do one more thing. Open up Variety Vista here. We'll go to here. What you want to go to. Let's just pop it up so you can see what I'm looking at, what I'm doing here. That would be scene 5. No, that's me. Ooh. There we go. Let's transition now over here. What I'm looking at and what I'm looking for on this 71. You come over here. You hit right here. You click your... Oh, wait. That was kind of funny. I'm clicking on the wrong screen. So you come over here. You go over here to design varieties. You open up your design varieties. You go up to your Obverse design varieties. You come down here to... I have to go ways down here. Where's my 70s? 71. 71S. Alright, here we go. 70S. 71D. There's the one I'm talking about right there. Which, hey, wait a minute. Did we just find it? Is that what we're looking for right there, guys? You gotta be kidding me. Did we just find a major variety, or am I just seeing things? I do not know. But that sure resembles what I'm seeing right there. Re-engraved bow tie. Is that... Come on now. As you can see over there, blue means it's rare. Red means it's super, super rare. I'm wondering if that isn't the 71S. That sure looks like it right there. Back me up, Jackalope. We got it right there. Let me go open up my other chat here. Ooh, that phone's about to die. Just because I can't see chat. I am not sure if that's it. Possibly. It sure looks like it right there. That might be a good variety, guys. I'm glad I popped it into the scope because, you know what, that is... I wonder if it'll let me zoom in on this picture over here. Let's see. Nope, it won't. I'll have to do a little more research because that sure looks like what I've got right there. Whoop, we don't want that. Let's go back over here. Let's go back over to our main. We'll transition back over. There we go. And put up my scope again. There we go. It sure looks like it. I hope it is. Because that is a major variety. Looks a little different, of course, there. I tell you what, that might just be it right there. I'm not sure. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, I'll settle for that. We're going to pop that out of the way. Let's check out this thing. Make sure we ain't got a double ear. Which we do not. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a little bit of that circulation. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to be checking that. That one just had me excited right there. We've got a few varieties to check for. And then I'm going to throw you guys out the link to collect on your giveaways today. It'll be a surprise. I don't have nothing up in front of me. We'll give you something good. It ain't going to be a Morgan. It ain't going to be a piece, but we're going to get you something good. And seeing as we only got 3 in chat, that ain't going to break my bank. Alright, we're done. Alright, so let me move this stuff over just a tad. Let's check these last few varieties. This 71S, I need to move out of the way. Just so it don't get in the way or lost. Let's check that 71, 1971. Looks like some machine doubling on Well, let's just do this. Since I've got it right in front of me, we're just going to pop it open. Go over here to DDO listings, and we'll go down here to 1971. Show you what you want to look for on that too. Looks there's some different varieties. So let's look over here at Liberty. And I'm definitely not seeing it there. Let's go ahead and transition for you guys. That was scene number 3, right? Transition over. And what you want to look for on that, looks like Liberty is the biggest on there. Open it up for you. Looks like, and God has a little bit. So let's look up here at the OD of God. Let me see. Not seeing it. Definitely not. You definitely see it in the bottom loop there. So that is, whoa, what's that T there? Does the T show anything? Let's just look. It does, but it's on the top and not the side. That is most definitely not though if you look at the Liberty. Yeah, you can't win them all, right? But you can sure look for every one of them. Yeah, definitely not the double die, but it is copper. So this is not, what do we got here? We got the 59 Denver here. Let's pop that under there. And that is not the RPM. There is, I think, 8 or 9 RPMs for the 59D. I do keep all of them because they're all pretty nice. But the one you want to look for the most is the FS 501. And you can't miss that one. Let's see here. Back out of here. Alright, we'll go to these RPMs. Let me just pop it up. Whoop, I gotta go one more. 59. We'll go to RPM. 59D. As you can see, let's transition back into scene number 3, I do believe. You can definitely see it right there. Whoop, right there. But like I said, there are also other ones that you could find, and that was a little off. There's quite a few of them. Looks like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 total. And in good shape. The actual, the lesser ones will actually sell for decent prices. Let's see what do we got here. 85 Denver, that's the one I said we should look for the RPM. And I do believe that's a crossbar inside the D, which you do not see it there. Here's an 80. Let's pop that under there. Not the double die. Your that thing's hammered. It is an S. I'll be keeping it. I think all I'm seeing there is just damage. Definitely damage, but it's an S. I keep all my S's. Just shh, don't tell everybody. Got a 92 here. That one's close, but not close enough. If you're ever wondering if you have the wide AM or narrow close AM on that 92, you want to look, what was that? Oh yeah, we're looking for the double. I don't think that's it. No, that's just the inner column must have got a little bit of a lighter strike. That's the 94 there. There's a 92 again. Definitely, as you can see, almost touching with the FG. That means you got the wide AM. Here's another 92. Let's just go straight to the FG. That's going to be a wide one as well. 68. What do we got? A Denver or a? That is a Denver, so you flip that over. Check your S. If you ever want to streamline your searching, I'm going to pop up real quick, guys, the scope and just run through the scope so you guys can see a little better. That S right there, you want to look for the double serifs on there. That is definitely not. We got an 06 here. I always usually start at the zeros of 2000. They are not oblonged. And I'm not even going to try to guess if that is the... There's another 68. I do believe it's a Denver. Again. Let's put that under there. Look at your S. Looks like it's got some extra thickness in the S, but that's about it. What do we got here? We got a 72. Come on. FS 101. That is definitely not the FS 101. That's extremely doubled. But we do get a little more copper for the stack. Here's another 1980. I do not believe, no, you would have more of an oblong shape to your O there. We got another 59 Denver. Of that one. We're going to pass on that one. I don't even want to clean that one. It's just filthy. Another 92 here. This is a Denver. Wide AM. We got a 98 here. Come on. Close AM. 63D here. Copper. And not the 3/3. 59 Denver. Interesting shape on the D, but I do believe it's just damage. 92, I couldn't make out that one. That is wide. 3 more coins, guys, and we're going to wrap this up. 92 again here. Wide AM, what do we got left here? We have another 92. Pop that under there. Another wide one there. Got a 66. Which you just want to look through the motto. No doubling whatsoever on that. Copper though. And a 1999 it looks like. It is. Let's see if we got a wide AM in there. And we do not. So that ends our hunt. We got, let me pop this up here just to show off how much copper we got. I would say we got at least right around 6 rolls. Not too terribly bad. Oop, I'm going to pause it. Mute the mic just for a second, guys. So you don't have to listen to me pick up these coins. There we go. I would say we got about a fifth of a box. Pretty close to a fifth of a box of copper there. And of course, the main ones here were, get out of the way, top down. Because I just took up my whole spot with that. Let me just set these up 2 seconds here, guys, so we got everything up here. Oldest coin of the hunt was a 1918 wheat cent. Only got 1 Canadian. Woo, woo. Love when that happens. Now, why couldn't that have been like a 1914D or something instead of a 1918? Let me just slide this rag out of the way. Boom. There we go. Scoot on over. There's our hunt right there, guys. 9 Wheaties. One being over 100 years old. I can live with that, right? I think anybody pretty much could. Fist full of copper. And a lot of fun with you guys. I appreciate y'all for showing up. Whoever's left in chat, I do believe. Let's see. Let me get back to my chat again. We still have... Looking like... Oh, I'm not even on top chat over there. No wonder that one ain't been running right. There we go. I'm going to drop my email right now before we get a bunch of people in chat that decide they want to show up just at the end. Send me an email right now with your mailing address and I'll get you something in the mail. I don't have anything, like I said, in front of me other than Morgans and stuff. I can't give away Morgans right now. Oh, come on now. Here, we're just going to put it here. There we go. Last few in chat here, go ahead and hit me up. I will get you something in the mail for sticking around and watching the stream. I appreciate every one of you guys. I'll be more regular here soon. As soon as I get my my other room set up, we'll start doing some other stuff. You know, we got I've got cards we can do, peace dolls, you name it. Definitely come in on Sunday. I will. I'll probably just have a live stream reminder. I don't got enough members yet. Pimp me out there, guys. Pimp me out there. Get me to 500 so I can put some stream reminders out there, and we'll do a 500 sub giveaway too. So get me some more people out there, and we'll be more regular here soon. Unless, of course, the animals always got to come first. This animal comes second. The farm ones come first. So I always take care of everybody else before I take care of myself. So thank you all for joining me. Send me some email. Whoever's left, like I said, in chat, send me some emails. I see 5 current viewers. No problem, no problem. I got you, Kindle Mine. Just make sure you put your screen name, your address, and your real name for, of course. Put your address and real name just as if I'd put it on an envelope. So I'm not sure that I've ever sent you anything. So you all are amazing. I appreciate every last one of you that show up here. I know I'm kind of small yet, but hey, eventually we're gonna be big. Matter of fact, my trip to North Dakota, I'm planning on taking some of the software with me, and we're gonna do some live streams from an ice shack for at least one day. We'll do some ice fishing together too. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I want to jump over there to $50 and make you holler, guys. And I'm lagging super bad, so I apologize about all that. Oh no, I'm not. I just haven't advanced my stream here on the YouTube side. Okay, works for me then. As long as it's... I usually ask if people have like anything that's related to silver or anything like that to send me their regular name, just because that's just a red flag to somebody going, hey, oh, it's silver. Maybe we could just open this package when it gets there, before it gets there. So, 9 Wheaties, 1 Canadian, a beautiful 60, and then a possible 71S design. What do they call it? I forget what it's called, but anyways, could have been better, could have been worse. We could have got 9 Canadians and 1 wheat cent. So hey, today was a good day. So everybody, I'm gonna stop here. I want to jump over there before $50 gets over and say hi and join me over there. Hit him up. Say DJ Raid for whoever's left in chat here. Matter of fact, let me just hop over there. Thank you all for joining me. Till next time, everybody. This is DJ Numismatics. Ooh, I got the Wheel of Death. I better move on. Till next time, stay warm, stay positive, and never stop searching. Someday, you'll find something big as well. Till next time, guys, have a great day. See you Sunday. Don't forget, Sunday, I don't know what time yet. I will definitely put up a stream reminder of some sort for y'all to join me and Sir Benji over there to do a box battle. We're going to be battling out a box of nickels. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to do auctions. We might have some games. You never know. Join us. Good night, y'all.